Hi everyone, my name is Matt Adams. I'm one of the school counselors at Springfield High School. For those of you guys who watched my videos on the bottom line last year, welcome back. Hopefully you guys are doing well and excited about this year going back in person. For those of you who do not know me, I started this YouTube channel last year during the COVID closure to try to get out information to families and students with at least a face attached to it instead of just reading email after email. And I think some of you guys thought those were helpful. I'm sure others of you grew tired of listening to me and seeing my face. This year, because we're back in person, I think I'm going to do less videos because we'll have more availability of information at school. But I thought it was a good idea to at least start the year with this video to go over some topics that I think are important and honestly that are already creating confusion right now. So I'm going to stick to about 4 or 5 topics for the beginning of the year, especially targeted at 9th and 10th graders or new students, but also can give refreshers to the current students who haven't been in school for a while. So let's jump right in and we'll talk about those topics. Okay, first up, I'm going to talk about the start dates. Make sure you guys know when you're going to go back to school. And in particular, I want to tell 9th graders what to expect on that very first day. So Wednesday, September 8th is the first day of school for 9th graders only. All 9th graders will be basically welcomed by the staff and the administration in the morning. And after kind of an assembly style welcome, you guys are going to be broken up into small groups and given tours by older leadership students. So you'll be assigned to a leadership student and you'll kind of break out into your tour groups. I believe after that, you'll have some time to eat lunch. And then in the afternoon, all 9th graders will go to your classes. You'll have your schedule in your hand or on your phone if you have Student View. For about 10 minutes each, you'll be in each class. So not very long. You're going to meet your teachers. You're going to see the classrooms. You'll see your peers in the classrooms. You'll get a sense of like the basic expectations of each class, each teacher, and basically you get to see where you're going, most importantly. The next day, Thursday, September 9th, all students will begin classes, regular bell schedule. Thursday, that day, will be an A day, and then the following day on Friday will be a B day. So again, Wednesday, the 8th is just 9th graders. It's a 9th grade orientation. Thursday, the 9th is all students coming back, and you'll start as an A day. Okay, so let's break down our A-B block bell schedule for about half of our school who's never actually attended this bell schedule. So if you go to our website, you'll be able to pull up the bell schedule, and it looks like this. I know this is confusing to a lot of people, but really what I'm going to explain is the A, B, it says blue and black. I'm not really sure why that is, but let's go with A, B, regular bell schedule, okay? This is the one that I'm going to go through step by step. All the others, I want you to at least glance at and understand later, but about 90% of our school days will be on this regular bell schedule here. If you look at that bell schedule, you'll notice that A days are periods 1, 3, 5, and 7. So those are our odd number periods. B days are periods 2, 4, 6, and 8, which are the even numbered periods. And each one of those periods, all regular block periods, are 85 minutes long. Just understand the A days are the odd periods, the B days are the even periods. And those A and B days roll. So if a Monday is an A day, it rolls to a Tuesday B day, and then a Wednesday A day, and a Thursday B day, and a Friday A day, and then another Monday B day. So it just continues to roll from week to week, unless there's a special schedule there in between. Okay, so that's kind of the breakdown of our bell schedule. Okay, this is new information to like 99% of you. Mr. De Silva just sent out an email late last week about advisory class. We had an advisory period during the closure when we were all online last year. We thought it worked really well for most students and teachers, so we want to incorporate that advisory time in person in school this year. So all students will have a 15 to 20 minute block of time at the beginning of third and fourth period that will serve as advisory time. So that's built into third and fourth period. On student schedules, here's where it's confusing. You will see the advisory periods listed as 9th and 10th periods. And that's because we can't put the advisory period inside the third and fourth period within the computer system that we have. So 9th period corresponds to third period advisory time, and 10th period corresponds to the fourth period advisory time. Now, if you have a third period class and a fourth period class, you're just going to go to those classes. And the first 15 minutes of those classes with that same teacher, with the same group of kids, will be your advisory time. So again, if you have a third period class and a fourth period class, just go to class. You're good. Those students who have a third period off or a fourth period off, you're going to have to look at that 9th period teacher on your schedule or that 10th period teacher, and you're going to check in with that teacher during that chunk of time in the beginning of third and the beginning of fourth. Now, you'll only be there for the 15 to 20 minutes and then you can go, but that's what the 9th and 10th period on your schedules look like. Advisory time is really for students to just connect with staff, with peers, and to receive important information about what's going on with school and all that good stuff. So that's advisory. Hopefully that's not too confusing. Okay, let's talk about class schedules and questions or concerns that you have. Counselors are the ones that create the schedules, and you can see your class schedule currently on Student View. So download that app if you haven't already and check out your schedule. If you have a question about a class or classes, you can reach out to your counselor. I think email is the best way right now. Now, once school starts, you can come visit us, but just keep in mind that we're going to get probably mobbed by dozens and dozens of kids, especially the first day or two, who have questions, who haven't seen this video and haven't emailed us. But email is a great way right now to get a hold of us because most of us turn through those emails relatively quickly. Also, please understand that unless there is an error in your schedule, for example, you have no English class, that's an error, then we will likely not be able to switch your classes based on your preference because most of our classes are completely full. So if you would say, you know what, I don't want weights in the morning, I'd rather have weights in the afternoon, you can certainly ask us, but more than likely we're going to say sorry because weights is full across the board. So even if it's offered in the afternoon, that doesn't mean we can just switch you to the afternoon. Or because maybe one of your other classes conflicts with that afternoon weights class. So again, feel free to ask us, but please be patient. And also realize a preference item is probably going to be a no. An error, meaning a mistake in your schedule, we will make sure we fix it. And those are going to be our priorities, especially in the first few days. Your counselor emails, if you don't know who your counselor is, the breakdown and their email is in the description listed below. Okay, that's it for now. I hope next week goes great. I can't wait to see all these faces, or at least half the face, because you know you have to wear masks back to school. And yeah, here we go, guys. I'll see you in a bit. Take care.